City Learners TV, learning made simple. Welcome back to the City Learners class with me, Samuel Adegoke. This video is the continuation of the series I started on the computer studies. And in our previous video, we have established that the computer system is the computer itself and then the peripherals that are connected to it, other computer parts that are connected to it to make it function effectively. We have also established that the parts that make up the computer system are grouped into three categories. We said the first category or component are called the hardware, and the second component are called the software, and the third component or parts are called the peopleware or the humanware. Also, we focused on the hardware part of the computer system or hardware component, and we define hardware as the physical part of the computer that we can see with our eyes and that we can touch with our hands. And we now grouped the hardware into two. The hardware of the computer system are grouped into two. We have the system unit and then we have the peripherals. That is other devices that are attached to the system unit to make up the hardware component of the computer system. So today, I am going to focus basically on the system unit as part of the computer hardware. The system unit as part of the computer hardware. Now, what is the system unit? The system unit is that computer hardware, a box in which other parts or components of the computer are fixed for processing of data, storage of data, and for power regulation and so on. The system unit is the most important hardware of the computer system in the sense that processing units, storage units, and other vital elements or parts of the computer are fixed inside of it. It's like a box, but inside the box are vital or important components that are useful for processing, for storage, power regulation, and for other functions. So what are these components that are kept or fixed inside the box called the system unit? What are these components? What are these parts of the computer hardware that are fixed inside the box called the system unit? Okay, these components or parts include the CPU, which is called the Central Processing Unit, the RAM, which is called the Random Access Memory, the ROM, which is called the Read-Only Memory. We have the motherboard, the power supply or power regulator, then all regulator, the fan, etc. So all these components are fixed inside the box called the system unit, and they are fixed there to perform several functions. For instance, the central processing unit is the brain of the computer. That is the part of the computer that does the calculation and the reasoning during data processing. We have the RAM, which is a temporary memory. We have the ROM, a temporary memory. Both of them are for temporary storage of data while computer is working. We have the motherboard, which serves as connecting board. We have the power supply that regulates the power input and output of the box called the system unit. We have the fan to regulate the temperature of the system unit as a box, and several other devices working together inside the system unit. So the system unit is the main unit of the computer hardware. Every other devices that is a part of the computer system must have connection with the system unit for it to function effectively. So I'm going to stop the class here. In our next class, we are going to be considering the other part of the computer hardware. Don't forget, computer hardware components are subdivided into two. We have the system unit and we have the peripherals. Now that you understand what the system unit looks like, we are going to talk about the peripheral, and then from there we move forward in this series. Thank you for always coming to the City Learners TV to educate yourself. I'd like you to subscribe, click on the notification bell, and ensure you comment and like. Thank you very much. Bye for now.